Hey, 10 strategies to enjoy your work more. Yesterday, or in the last episode, we talked about taking the joy audit. So hopefully you spend a bit of time writing down all the things that you enjoy doing, what gives you joy. Maybe you could ask other people what gives you joy. You could ask them, when do they see you doing your best work? When do you actually stop and go, wow, how much time just passed? All right, these are all clues to the things that give you joy. They're actually also clues to talent. And so today, in the second episode, we're going to talk about finding ways to use your strengths every day. Now, I know you can read, and you were probably reading that while I was talking. But today, we're going to talk about finding ways to use your strengths every day. Now, I think it might even be easier just to go, you know what? Find a way to use a strength every day, or even a strength a day. Find a way to use a strength a day. Now imagine if you got to work every morning and you went, okay, now one of my strengths is the ability to connect with others. So today I'm going to find an opportunity to connect to other people. Imagine if you had a lot of relationship building themes, which are around about building relationships, connecting to other people, being empathetic, and you never got a chance to connect to others. You were put in a corner, you were doing data entry, no company phone or no need to email or connect with people. You'd starve, all right? You would starve if you didn't get the chance to connect to others. So it's the same with all our strengths. If we don't get a chance to use them, we feel like we're not operating at our optimum, and we can feel like in some circumstances we are starving. Take Maximizer, for example. Now, I've got Maximizer in my top 5. It basically means I try to get the best out of everything. I'm the person sorting the recycling into the correct containers. I try to get blood out of a stone. I'll even walk backwards into the kitchen to put things away as I'm moving from one end of the kitchen to the other. If this feels like you probably like taking things from good to great, or great to amazing, or optimizing things. So if you have got Maximizer, if you like doing those kind of things, you've got to find a chance, a way to integrate that into your work every day to give you joy. So here's an example. If you have a limited time to do a task, do the best job that you can in that time frame and then let it go. Not everything needs to be done to perfection. And if you have a time frame and then you stop what you're doing on that and you pass it on to the next team member, then you can save that energy and focus for the next task. Imagine maybe, as I spoke about in the last episode, you're highly competitive. Well, if you've got competition as a strength, what you can do is find out what the goals are from your team, from your manager, set a goal for the day or the week, even find out what the benchmark was. What's the highest score someone got last time? What's the most number of widgets we sold last time? What's the world record for widgets? Set that as your goal, make it a competition, and then beat it. When you tick that box, when you achieve that goal, you'll get that hit of dopamine, you'll get a sense of achievement, and chances are you will feel like you're having more joy in your work. What about if you don't know what your strengths are, you don't know what your talents are, you're not really sure, you're stuck, you sit there and you go, well, I don't know what I'm good at, I don't know what I'm naturally good at. Okay, I can help you with that. If you go to the website, strengthsacademy.com.au, little pop-up will come up and it will give you the chance to download the clues to talent. Once you've done that, you could also go and do the strengths assessment. It's like $31, I think, Australian, not a lot of money, per person. That'll give you your top 5. You'll find out what you do naturally well every single day, even though you don't realize it. You'll probably look around going, how do they know this about me? It's very accurate. It's 80 years of data and research, and it's in its second iteration of a world-class tool to help you identify what you're naturally good at. Once you find out what you're naturally good at, you find out what your strengths are, then you can use them to become superpowers and you can integrate them into your daily work. Once you've done that, you can then reach out to me or do some Google searching and find out more about how to turn those strengths of yours into superpowers. But to bring it back to the whole purpose of this series, it's about how to find more joy in your work and how to enjoy your work more. In the first episode, we covered the joy audit. Today, we're talking about doing something every day that uses your strengths. And the next episode will be coming up soon. Have an amazing day. If you've got any questions, reach out. If I haven't stopped talking, I'm sorry, but I'm excited and I want to share as much as I can.